Yeah, and Mark, why do you think this is not the case? So been in corporate 30 years, I've never seen anyone draw an organogram that's circular. It's always hierarchical. Lots of people talk in human resources about teaming and and creating environments of cultural environments where we're all, for want of a better expression, equal. But I've never seen it actually applied. The construct of leaders being part of the team is also been very difficult. I've experienced that in terms of how egos or senses of authority or command can take control. Why do you think that is, Mark? Why are we still in 2020 still trying to have this debate about, leaders leading? Because I think it has a direct implication to the performances that we're experiencing within the context of our economic environment with certain companies. But certainly it's impacting productivity, because as a consequence, it's completely and totally demoralizing human beings, staff, people who work, and overall creating a massive sense of a growth in the sense of anxiety and depression and human frailty states that are becoming clinical. So this has a consequential knock-on effect in everything. Why do you think we're still at this point not getting it? But I want to talk later about sport. Sport, I think, has got it. I think sport over the years has successfully managed to understand how do you increase performance and enhance delivery. Why are we struggling in corporate?
So I think that the two main reasons, I believe, and I think it's insecurity, and you can call it an immaturity if you want. Now, coupled with that, you can throw an ego. Let me start on an insecurity. Because of if we go back to the title discussion, I think people are so hung on the fact that, oh, we're now the CEO of a company, so we have a title and now we are entitled.
Yeah.
Which is wrong.
Yeah.
So people work to get a title as opposed to work to grow something.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the insecurity comes in. If people were more secure, then they would allow people who know better than them or have a better expertise than them in certain areas, give them ownership and allow them to go and do their work. The knock-on effect of allowing that to happen, in fact, is so positive that when the company is performing well, because everybody in the company is happy and they're all executing, and you've given out knowledge, you've given out accountability, you've given out ownership of something, then if your team or your corporation or whatever you want to do is performing, there is no reason to be insecure. Yeah. But you've got to almost jump over the hurdle in order to get that done. And I think that some people find that difficult to do.
You've got to be you've not got to be insecure to become insecure. In other words, your hurdle is you've got to start from the point of this can work, and I know this can work, and then it works, and then things sail. If you start from being insecure, the ability to then try and make it work and then get to a point of security is even harder. And I've witnessed that. I've witnessed leaders with high levels of insecurity, and as a consequence, that is expressed in ways where, that doesn't create the culture that you need.